Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling smaller than when you entered it? Maybe someone dismissed your opinion, ignored your effort, or made you question your own worth. The strange part is that they didn't actually take your power. You handed it over without realizing it. And that's what happens to millions of people every single day. Power isn't something people steal. It's something we slowly surrender through fear, people-pleasing, overthinking, and the desperate need to be accepted. The moment your happiness depends on someone else's approval, you've already given away the keys to your life. But here's the truth that changes everything. The strongest people aren't the loudest, the richest, or the most admired. They're the ones who refuse to let the outside world control what's happening inside them. Today's lessons aren't about becoming cold or arrogant. They're about reclaiming something that has always belonged to you: your peace, your confidence, and your freedom. If you're ready to stop living according to everyone else's expectations and start standing firmly in your own values, then stay with me until the end, because one of these lessons could completely change the way you see yourself forever. The first lesson is simple, but incredibly difficult to live by. Stop asking people to recognize your value. If someone constantly overlooks your effort, ignores your loyalty, or takes your kindness for granted, your instinct is often to work even harder. You think that if you explain yourself better, love them more, sacrifice more, or prove yourself one more time, they'll finally appreciate you. But life rarely works that way. People don't suddenly wake up and value what they've become comfortable ignoring. Every time you chase validation, you accidentally tell yourself that your worth depends on another person's opinion. Real confidence begins the moment you decide that your value exists, whether anyone notices it or not. Think about the sun. It doesn't ask the world for permission to shine. It simply rises every morning because shining is its nature. Your confidence should work the same way. The next lesson is understanding that not every battle deserves your attention. Many people lose their energy fighting arguments that don't matter, proving points that won't change minds, and trying to correct people who have already decided what they want to believe. Every unnecessary argument steals something valuable from you: your focus. Powerful people understand that silence is often stronger than the perfect comeback. They know that peace is more valuable than being right. Imagine carrying a backpack filled with rocks. Every grudge, every pointless debate, every attempt to convince someone who refuses to listen adds another rock. Eventually you're exhausted, not because life is too hard, but because you're carrying things you were never meant to carry. Put the backpack down. Another lesson that gives your power back is learning to disappoint people. That sounds uncomfortable because most of us were taught that making others happy is the goal. We become experts at saying yes even when we want to say no. We overcommit, overwork, and overextend ourselves until we barely recognize our own lives. But every time you betray yourself to avoid disappointing someone else, you slowly lose respect for yourself. Healthy people have boundaries. Boundaries aren't walls that keep love out. They're doors that allow respect in. Some people will become upset when you stop saying yes to everything. That's not because you're doing something wrong. It's because they benefited from the version of you that never protected yourself. Let them adjust. Your peace is worth protecting. Another powerful lesson is to stop explaining every decision you make. You don't owe everyone a detailed presentation about why you're changing careers, ending a relationship, moving to another city, or spending your weekends differently. The more secure you become, the less you feel the need to justify your choices. Insecure people often seek permission before they act. Confident people make thoughtful decisions and allow their actions to speak for themselves. This doesn't mean ignoring advice. Wisdom listens carefully. But wisdom also knows the difference between listening and living according to everyone else's expectations. Your life isn't a committee project. Another lesson is learning that rejection isn't always personal. Sometimes you won't get the opportunity you wanted. Sometimes people won't choose you. Sometimes relationships end even though you gave your best. The natural reaction is to wonder, what's wrong with you? But what if rejection isn't proof of your inadequacy? What if it's simply redirection? Imagine trying to force a key into the wrong lock. You could spend hours believing the key is broken, when in reality it's simply meant for a different door. Life often works the same way. Many of the opportunities that didn't work out were preparing you for better ones you couldn't yet see. Don't confuse a closed door with a closed future. Here's another lesson that changes everything. Protect your attention like it's your most valuable possession. Because it is. Your attention determines your thoughts. Your thoughts shape your emotions. Your emotions influence your actions. And your actions create your future. Yet every day, countless distractions compete for your attention. Endless scrolling, constant comparison, negative news, unnecessary drama, and other people's opinions slowly consume the very resource that builds your life. The people who control their attention eventually control their direction. Ask yourself honestly, where is your attention going every single day? Is it building your future or feeding your anxiety? One of the greatest lessons you'll ever learn is that self-respect grows through action, not positive thinking alone. You can't repeat affirmations while constantly breaking promises to yourself. If you tell yourself you'll wake up early, then sleep through your alarm, your subconscious notices. If you promise to exercise but repeatedly quit, your mind remembers. Confidence isn't built by saying, "I believe in myself." It's built by becoming someone your own mind can trust. Start with small promises. Keep them. Then make slightly bigger ones. Eventually, your confidence becomes unshakable because it's built on evidence instead of wishful thinking. Finally, remember this before we continue. Life doesn't become easier the moment you reclaim your power, but you become stronger. And when you become stronger, the same challenges that once intimidated you begin to lose their control over your emotions. The greatest transformation rarely happens overnight. It happens quietly, one decision at a time, until one day you realize that the things which once controlled you no longer have that power. And that's only the beginning. Because reclaiming your power isn't about becoming a different person. It's about returning to the person you were before fear convinced you that you had to earn your place in the world. One of the most liberating lessons you'll ever learn is this: not everyone has to understand you. There comes a moment in every meaningful life when your path starts looking unfamiliar to the people around you. Maybe you're setting new boundaries. Maybe you're chasing a dream they don't believe in. Maybe you're growing while they're staying exactly where they've always been. When that happens, some people will question your choices. Others will criticize them. A few may even try to pull you back into the version of yourself that made them comfortable. Don't mistake misunderstanding for failure. History is filled with people who were doubted long before they were respected. Every meaningful change begins by looking unusual to those who aren't ready for it. Your responsibility isn't to convince everyone you're right. Your responsibility is to remain faithful to your values. Another lesson that restores your power is learning to become emotionally independent. This doesn't mean pushing people away or pretending you don't need relationships. Human connection is essential. But there's a difference between loving someone and depending on them to define your happiness. When your emotional state rises and falls based entirely on someone else's behavior, you've given away control over your own life. Emotionally independent people appreciate love without becoming prisoners of it. They enjoy praise without needing it. They accept criticism without letting it define them. Their identity comes from within. That's true freedom. Here's another lesson that many people discover far too late. Stop comparing your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 20. Social media has created an endless highlight reel where everyone appears more successful, happier, wealthier, and more confident than they really are. Comparison quietly steals your gratitude. Instead of appreciating how far you've come, you become obsessed with how far someone else appears to be. But every person carries invisible battles. Every success has hidden sacrifices. Every confident smile has moments of doubt behind it. You're seeing their presentation, not their reality. The only comparison that truly matters is between the person you were yesterday and the person you're becoming today. If you're growing, even slowly, you're winning. Another lesson is to stop fearing solitude. Many people stay in unhealthy friendships, toxic workplaces, or one-sided relationships simply because they're afraid of being alone. But loneliness and solitude are not the same thing. Loneliness is feeling disconnected. Solitude is choosing space to reconnect with yourself. Some of the greatest decisions you'll ever make will happen during quiet moments when no one else is influencing your thinking. The strongest minds are built in silence. Don't run from those moments. Use them. Read. Reflect. Pray if that's part of your life. Write down your thoughts. Walk without distractions. Become comfortable with your own company. Because when you're no longer afraid of being alone, you'll stop accepting people who make you feel lonely anyway. Another lesson that gives your power back is accepting that you cannot control how others see you. No matter how honest, kind, generous, or hardworking you are, someone will misunderstand you. Someone will dislike you. Someone will create a version of you that exists only in their imagination. And that's okay. Trying to control every opinion people have about you is like trying to control the weather. It's impossible. Instead, focus on controlling your character, your integrity, your consistency, your actions. Reputation is what people think about you. Character is who you are when nobody's watching. Protect your character. Let your reputation take care of itself. Another life-changing lesson is understanding the incredible power of patience. We live in a culture that celebrates instant success, instant results, instant gratification. But the most meaningful transformations happen quietly over time. Confidence grows slowly. Wisdom grows slowly. Discipline grows slowly. Trust grows slowly. Think of a mighty oak tree. For years, most of its growth happens beneath the surface as its roots spread deeper into the earth. From the outside, it doesn't seem like much is happening, but those unseen roots are preparing it to withstand storms that would destroy weaker trees. Your unseen work matters. The habits nobody applauds. The discipline nobody notices. The sacrifices nobody understands. One day the results will become visible, but first the roots must grow. Another lesson is learning that forgiveness is something you give yourself. Holding on to resentment feels powerful at first. It feels like justice. But over time, resentment becomes a prison built from your own pain. Forgiveness doesn't erase what happened. It doesn't excuse betrayal. It doesn't mean allowing harmful people back into your life. It simply means refusing to let yesterday continue stealing today's peace. Sometimes the person you're setting free isn't the one who hurt you. It's yourself. Perhaps the greatest lesson of all is realizing that your life is shaped by the decisions you repeat every day. Power isn't found in one extraordinary moment. It's built through ordinary choices. Choosing discipline instead of excuses. Choosing courage instead of comfort. Choosing growth instead of resentment. Choosing peace instead of endless conflict. These small decisions may seem insignificant today, but months from now, years from now, they become your identity. One choice at a time, you become someone stronger than your fears, someone wiser than your emotions, someone calmer than the chaos around you. And finally, remember this. There will always be people who try to make you doubt yourself, moments that test your confidence, challenges that push your limits. That's part of being human. But once you understand where real power comes from, those moments no longer define you. Because your power was never hiding in other people's approval. It was never locked inside money, status, popularity, or perfection. It has always lived within your ability to choose your response, to guard your peace, to honor your values, to stand back up after every setback, to become a person who refuses to surrender their self-respect for temporary acceptance. The world may never stop testing you, but it doesn't have to control you. Walk away from what drains your spirit, speak with honesty, live with integrity, protect your peace, keep your promises to yourself, and never forget that every single day offers another opportunity to become stronger than the person you were yesterday. Because the moment you stop chasing power in the outside world is the moment you discover the incredible strength that has been waiting inside you all along. If this message spoke to you, don't let it end here. Carry one lesson from today into your next conversation, your next decision, and your next challenge. Real transformation doesn't happen by hearing inspiring words. It happens when you live them. Keep choosing courage over fear, wisdom over impulse, and self-respect over approval. Do that consistently, and little by little, you'll build a life that no one can take away. Because the greatest power you'll ever possess is the power you've reclaimed within yourself.